Hello Taurus, welcome back you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading. Starting off with the girl code messages. Of course, as always, this portion is meant for the women, but if you are a man and this part resonates for you, you can stay and watch. If you don't want to watch and you want to skip, the timestamps will be below in the comment section. If you want to stay for entertainment purposes as well, you can do that too. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, see what is going on for Taurus. I actually have some new decks coming in. They should be in any minute now, probably in the next, I want to say 1 to 2 hours. So hopefully I am able to use them tonight. So yeah, Taurus. Taurus. Holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, ascended masters of my highest good that love me, protect me, and shield me from all harm, please show me what is coming in for Taurus. What is the energy surrounding Taurus? Overall energy, 3 cards, please. What is the energy surrounding Taurus? What is the energy surrounding Taurus? Please and thank you. 3 cards for Taurus. Is something melting? Something may be melting. Three cards, please, for Taurus. One more card. All right, so it says, one day I am going to make the onions cry. Okay, so I feel like you are not going to be crying over a situation, whatever situation or whoever made you cry, you are putting this person in a position to cry. Okay, you're putting this person in the position to feel emotionally stagnant. Okay, sad. All right, I feel like something is just working in your favor. Okay, there's a blockage now. You don't get as emotional over something anymore. The next one, it says, you were my cup of tea, but I drink champagne now. Okay, so I feel like something or someone is no longer, your speed anymore. Okay, you done leveled up. It's so crazy because we are actually about to go into a Mercury retrograde, and they keep saying like you're gonna start seeing stuff happen like around October 21st, because I guess like that starts the shadow period. Honey, I'm seeing stuff right now. Fuck the 21st. I am seeing stuff right now. So yesterday somebody hit my line, was like, you still mad at me or whatever. But it's so crazy because that person hit me up yesterday, but the day before that I was writing in my diary, and I was just basically telling the universe like how I'm not emotionally connected to this person anymore. Like I'm really actually happy that we are our separate ways, because they couldn't do anything for me. No shade towards that person, but we're spiritually, mentally, we're just not on the same wavelength, you know what I mean? So I was basically writing in my diary, saying how I'm so happy, that is over, that is past me. I don't even have no feelings towards him. Usually after a breakup, it doesn't matter who breaks up with who. If I break up with that person or somebody breaks up with me, I have this like lingering where I'm like still watching their pictures, or if we have like videos together, like I'll still look at them, and you know what I mean? No, it was just nothing. Like I don't look at this person's social. I don't, nothing. Like it's nothing there. And literally the very next day, bing, you still mad at me? I didn't even answer. Cause like I'm legit done. I think that was the universe's way of being like, are you sure you done? Let's test you for a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's test it out, see if you really are a woman of your word. So you may be tested by the universe to see if you are a woman of your word. You may have told the universe that you were ready for something, okay? That you were over something. You about to get that ass tested, okay? Specifically with a person, all right? You may be telling your friends and your family, they're not my speed anymore. I've grown up from that. This person's gonna come back around. I'm telling you, the person that you think that you have leveled up from or grown up from, That's the person who's coming back in this retrograde, okay? The person who made you cry, which I feel like you honestly are going to be standing on business with these two cards together. You may end up making this person cry by just sticking, you know, to your guns, or just leveling up. If this person sees you out, they may see you with a new person and they're like completely the opposite of who this person is, like in a good way. And that may make this person emotional because they see like, I am not in your league. Somebody, it doesn't even have to be romantic. Somebody's just seeing that they are not in your league. This could be friendship wise as well. It's like, no shade, but you guys are not my cup of tea. I used to dibble and dabble and like to do that stuff. I don't want to do it anymore. And people are like getting in their feelings basically because you know, you just leveled up. Next one, it says, bitch, a woman who won't bang her head against a wall, obsessing over someone else's opinion. So somebody wants you to care so bad about their opinion of you, and you just don't. So this person thinks that you're a bitch. I feel like too, it's these people, it's like, because somebody may feel like, again, that you're like above them or rise above them. And they may be like, telling you that how they feel, you know what I'm saying, basically how they feel, their opinion of you. Oh, you think you're better than, you think you're up there, you know, you don't want to hang with us anymore, we're not your speed anymore, you think you're too good, you I feel like you don't care what this person has to say. Say it till you're blue in the face, say it till you're red in the face, you know. Somebody thinks that you're a bitch because you basically won't give them attention. Whoever this is cannot make you feel bad for upgrading in life. Whoever this is cannot make you feel bad for not being on their level. This could even be someone on a high level and it's like they're still trying to make you feel bad for not being on their level. But I feel like it's a situation where it's like, I wouldn't want to be on that level anyway. Like, it's something like that. Okay. This one called me too. It says, you will never tell me how to dress and you'll never control what I wear, so get used to it. Yeah, somebody has a lot of opinions about you. A lot of opinions about how you dress, how you do your hair, how you do your makeup, how you live your life. I feel like, is this down too much? How you live your life, you know. You're gonna get these people in their feelings because you don't care about their opinion. Again, I feel like it's people who are like maybe beneath you, with you are my cup of tea, but I drink champagne now. Like, the opinions of the people, it's like the people who have opinions on you, you would never want to trade places with these people. You would never want their lives. If you did have their life, y'all could have grown up in like the same neighborhood or like the same school, or, you know, in the same type of culture or something like that. And you just like, you've elevated now. It's like, I don't want to live in the projects anymore. I don't want to live in the ghetto anymore. I don't want to dibble and dabble. I don't want to drink anymore. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to gamble anymore. It's like, oh, you're too good for us. Well, look at you now you're wearing all that stuff. You think you're better than us, and just, they're trying to make you feel bad for like leveling up your life, or not being on the same frequency as they are. And it's like, you're not even on a frequency that I want to be on. Like, why can't people just accept that shit? Like, I don't have to follow what you follow. I don't have to be on the vibration that you're on. I don't have to be on the frequency that you're on. It's very weird energy. All right, let's see what is coming in for Taurus. What is coming in for Taurus? Holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, ascended masters of my highest good that love me, protect me, and shield me from all harm. Please show me what is coming in for the zodiac sign of Taurus. What are the messages, please, and thank you for Taurus? What is coming in for Taurus? Overall energy, 2 cards, please. What is coming in for Taurus? What is coming in for Taurus? Overall energy, 2 cards. What is coming in for Taurus? Taurus. One more card, please, for Taurus. Taurus. All right, so we have the Sun card here. And we have the Temperance card here. Stay peaceful, Taurus. Okay, stay in balance. Stay in calm energy. I feel like the calmer you are, the happier you are, or the more youthful, vibrant you are. You're just peaceful. You're happy. You're in a good mood. It may be clear that somebody want to reconcile. Of course, I brought that up in the last reading about somebody may, you know, wanting to come back. So it may be very, very clear, very obvious to you that somebody here wants to reconcile. Leo energy, Sagittarius energy. Or you may get some sort of clarity about your soulmate, or maybe about a pregnancy. You may have some sort of a conversation with someone, and I just feel like it puts you in like such a positive energy. I don't know if somebody's like pouring life into you, or like you may be pouring life into this person, speaking life into each other. It's like somebody could be like trying to calm another person's spirits, and I feel like it works. It's really good. Like somebody has like a really good energy. They're an alchemist. They can change the energy in the room. They can make you happy. They can make you, you know, laugh, giggle, and stuff like that, and put you at ease. Good energies. Maybe this is how somebody sees you, how somebody views you, Taurus. All right, clarify the Sun card, please. Clarify the Sun. One card at a time, please. Somebody could be spending a lot of time alone, a lot of time isolated, but nobody's sad. I don't know if somebody is like wondering if Taurus is sad. No, they're not sad. They're just spending time alone. They care about their peace. Hermit card. A lot of major arcana. So this could be like a major turning point in somebody's life where they're just doing a lot of reflecting and stuff, but it's not a sad period. I feel like somebody's just they're getting a lot of clarity about a lot of things, and I feel like it's putting them at ease. You know, it's not making them upset or anything. Whatever this clarity that they're going over, maybe somebody's becoming more clear about like their feelings, about their thoughts, their mental. Somebody's also doing a lot of soul searching. What makes you happy? What brings you peace? What brings you joy? Not necessarily what everybody else is doing, but what on a personal level, what brings you happiness? What brings you peace? What brings you joy? You could be asking yourself these questions, or this is what you need to be asking yourself. Also, again, back to like somebody like returning. I feel like whoever ghosted you is like gonna pop back up. Like it's just boom, I'm here. Like with the Sun card, it's just bam. It's like, okay, you know. Clarify the Temperance card, please. Your child may be introverted as well. Somebody's child is introverted. They just like to spend time alone. You could be asking your child, like, are you okay? And they're just like, yeah, I'm fine. Somebody's child is just introverted. They work best when they're by themselves. They're happier when they're alone. Again, this could be you, Taurus. You're just happy when you're alone, when you're isolated. Clarify the Temperance. Is that one card? Cancer energy. I'm telling you, something major is about to happen in somebody's life. If there is a reconciliation happening, I feel like you guys are able to get over some sort of obstacle. Or if this is a person who's coming out of the blue who ghosted you, I feel like they're determined to like make some sort of peace with you. Again, we have Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer energy here. I feel like they won't stop until something is back right, something is back balanced, something is back at peace. Somebody could also be going on a peaceful drive, taking a peaceful ride. Maybe enjoying the sunset as the sun sets. I'm also getting to somebody may have like a really, really fast car, but it drives so smooth. Like so smooth to the point where you can fall asleep in there. I love cars like that. I get motion sickness, so like cars like that really help. You know, if I can't feel like all of the, you know what I mean? If I can't feel all of that, the better. Like, so somebody has like a really smooth ride. Even if you're driving fast, it's like a bullet. Or somebody's car looks like a bullet. Somebody also, I feel like they're on the fence of reconciling with someone, but once you get some sort of clarity about I feel like you're able to move forward and you can make peace with someone. But you can't, it's kind of difficult. You need that time alone to like maybe gather your thoughts again, or you just need some sort of, you need more clarity before you can proceed with this. Clarify the Sun card. I'm not really getting a lot from this reading though, Taurus, to be honest, but we'll keep going. Somebody can see that you're a loner online. The World card. Somebody's happy that something's over. This is the energy that I got in the last reading that I told y'all about my person coming back. It's like somebody's happy that a cycle has closed, because this is a person who has went in, you know, within. They have withdrawn from a lot of people. They have had a lot of time to reflect on their feelings, on their thoughts. You know, is this somebody that I want in my life? Is this somebody that needs to be in my life? You know, am I in a space emotionally? Am I in a headspace mentally to have somebody in my life right now? I feel like somebody has did like a lot of introspection and a lot of soul searching, and it's like, you know what, I'm glad that cycle of my life is just closed. Whatever cycle that is over, whatever cycle is complete, I feel like they're just happy that it's over, you know. This is somebody who gave themselves closure, okay? I'm also getting a situation where somebody gave themselves closure. And somebody's also wanting to reconcile, I feel like, right after somebody has given themselves the closure. Or they want to like make peace right after somebody has given themselves the closure. It's like, we don't need the peace now, you know. I wonder, is that my Amazon package? I wonder. You know, it's unfortunate, but sometimes it be like that. Sometimes we have to give ourselves the closure, and that's exactly what this is. And I feel like somebody is happy that they gave themselves the closure, because I feel like if somebody would have given them closure, they possibly would have like kept the cycle going. Honestly, you know, ain't no true closure like giving yourself closure, coming to terms with yourself, you know what I mean? I also feel like somebody is like happy that they have transformed in some sort of way. Maybe on a spiritual level. They're just wiser, they're more knowledgeable. I feel like in the way that they handle things, this is a person who maybe just kind of goes within and reflects. A lot of reflection here on their next move, on what they're going to say, you know. Maybe they used to not handle situations like that. They would like lash out or something. So it's a lot about growth here. And somebody's happy that they've transformed into this type of person. I'm also getting to somebody who maybe, I don't know if they are introverted or if they just were in a period of isolation. It looks like this person is like transforming. So they're like coming out of their shell, they're more lively. They're more enthusiastic. You know, their confidence is showing, it's peaking. This could be due to a soulmate. Or I just feel like it's the presence of God like showing up in their life in some sort of way. Like, I don't know, like you're able to see this person's light after a period of them kind of like being in the shadows. This could be you. Clarify the Temperance. Yeah, I feel like Empress card here, energy. Excuse me, Taurus, sorry. It's easy for you to make peace with something and move forward with something fast because I feel like you gave yourself the closure. You gave yourself closure. You made peace with something, and it's like, okay, I can move on. I also feel like somebody ghosting you was the closure that you needed. It's like, all right, I've made peace with it. I can move on. Maybe you were in this energy of kind of in limbo, waiting around for somebody, you know, not really sure. But I feel like somebody ghosted you. Somebody closed out the cycle with you. Somebody may have blocked you on social media, whatever the case might be. I feel like, okay, I've made peace. You're handling something very maturely, very graciously. There's no arguing, no fighting here. This is, I've made peace with it, and I'm moving on graciously, maturely, with poise, with love. I love myself too much to act out. I'ma just move on like a real woman should. I'ma just move forward like a real woman should. I also feel like God is like guiding you to move forward from something. You could be having like these personal talks with God, and that's what puts you in like uplifting spirit, a positive spirit. I guess that ties in with like closure, you know, because all you have is yourself and like your intuition and your thoughts are God. So I mean, that makes sense. I'm sorry, Taurus energy, Libra, double Taurus here. Somebody could be a double Taurus. Leo energy. Somebody could be a double Leo. Aquarius energy. Scorpio energy. Of course, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Every single one of these freaking cards are major arcanas. So this is like a major, I feel like, transformative era in somebody's life. Like this time for introspection is going to be really, really big. There's nothing but major. We have the Hermit, the Sun, the World card, the Temperance, the Empress, and the Chariot. Like, I also feel like too, it's gonna be you're gonna be able to get over something really, really easy if you just keep your calm. Just keep your calm with something, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus, you're a badass though. You're the type of person, you don't need closure, or at least this person is, whoever this is. Like, you don't need closure because you know how to give yourself, you know how to provide yourself with the closure. Yeah, overall, it's like I've made peace with something. I'm happy. I'm happy that it's over. I'm happy that that door is shut, and now I can just move on. Clarify the Chariot. I also feel like you are like making it clear to somebody that something is over, that you've made peace with something, you've completely moved forward. Somebody, I feel like they're coming to like some sort of clarity or like realization about this. Again, it's a person who probably ghosted you. Or if somebody was like trying to get a reaction out of you, they're saying that you're just in this peaceful energy. Something about you undergoing some sort of ego death. Okay, maybe you used to be a person that was in your ego when people ghosted you or like went silent or whatever. And now it's like it doesn't even affect your ego anymore. It's like, that's what you want to do. You're free to do that. You ain't got to talk to me. You ain't got to be friends with me. You ain't got to be lovers with me. You ain't got to be family with me. That's what you want to do. Have at it. I'm gonna keep going on. You know, life goes on. You know, somebody may abort a child. Okay, you're sitting thinking about like what you want for your life with the Hermit card. I feel like what is best for your life. Maybe you already have a kid. It's like, what is best, you know, for that kid as well. How much burden can I put on myself? You know what I mean? You're asking yourself these questions about this pregnancy with the Sun card here, and I feel like somebody's just gonna terminate it, like just end it. With the World card here, whoever this is, they're making peace with it. Clarify the World card. You could, like I said, you could already be a mother, so it's just like, it's very obvious that somebody's making distance, creating distance. The only thing you can do is just make peace with that. All right, stay calm. I don't think something quite phases you. You're giving somebody the space to do whatever it is that they need to do whatever it is that they want to do. If they want to create distance, have at it. If they want to ghost, have at it. Like, I mean, somebody may also be thinking about the places that they want to go visit, travel in the world. I don't know why that's significant here, but and again, with the Three of Wands, that talks about too hard work hard work paying off. So I feel like, again, maybe it wasn't as easy for you to like close cycles, you know, or obtain closure for yourself, you know, but I feel like this is something that you really worked hard on doing, like, and it's almost given, not even trying to be like snobby or anything, but it's almost like I'm happy when things end, like, because it just makes room for new. It just makes room for transformation. It just makes room for moving forward energy. It's giving that type of energy where it's like I'm happy things end. So you're like a rare Taurus is who I'm picking up on. You're very, very rare, because Taurus, we usually have issues with change, you know, and moving forward. But I feel like this is someone who has like mastered it. You know how to close cycles. You're happy when cycles are closed. Like, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. All right, I'm going to leave it there because we're getting into 30 minutes. And I said I wasn't going to make these too long, so. And I need to take my packages out there. All right, let's see. Taurus, what are the words of encouragement for Taurus? Holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, ascended masters of my highest good that love me, protect me, and shield me from all harm, please show me what is coming in for Taurus. What are the words of encouragement for Taurus? What are the messages that Taurus can meditate on in their spirit in these upcoming weeks? What are these messages? What are the messages that will lead Taurus to their higher self, to their higher calling, to their higher path? Please show me. What are Taurus's messages, please? Overall energy, 3 cards. Okay, so it says, listen, no one else is dwelling on your mistakes. Move the fuck on. So nobody cares, all right, Taurus? Nobody cares what you're doing. Not to say nobody cares about you, but like nobody cares about like your mistakes. You could have did something that was very embarrassing, okay? Something that when you think about it, you just cringe. It's like, oh, I think whatever makes you cringe, like nobody is thinking about that. Whatever memory you're thinking about, whatever's gonna make you cringe in the near future, nobody's thinking that, baby. So you need to like let your mind be stronger, you know what I mean, than those feelings that coming in, like, because nobody's thinking that. I feel like this is a situation where somebody's torturing themselves, and I can relate because I do this a lot. I'll think about some shit that I did in high school that was so cringe, and I'll literally have to tell myself like, bro, nobody's probably even thinking that. Like, hardly anybody is probably even remembers me from high school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just have to like train your mind. And I feel like you could be in a situation where somebody may be bringing up your mistakes. Baby, that is a hater. Okay, if somebody is constantly bringing up your mistakes, I feel like they could be bringing it up to people who don't give a fuck. Okay, like, so you shouldn't either. You know what I mean? Next one, it says, listen, sometimes letting go is the best way to free yourself. I'm telling you, some of y'all are in this energy of just letting go and moving forward. If a cycle wants to end, okay. If that door wants to close, okay. I'm happy that it did. I'm telling you, learn how to be happy when things end, when cycles are over, okay? Learn to be happy. I know it sucks too when it comes to like learning lessons, because that means something's gonna have to end, but learn to be happy learning the lesson. You know, sometimes as Taurus, we avoid the lesson because we don't want the cycle to end. I've been there a couple of times too. We want to keep the cycle, the karmic energy going. Learn to let go so you can be free, okay? Next one, it says, listen, your pet or kid thinks that you are a queen or king. Your pet or kid is right. All right, so don't be too hard on yourself in these upcoming weeks and these upcoming days. All right, there are little ones that look up to you, baby. You are their world. You are their universe. All right, you are their Queen Elizabeth. Okay, you need to know that you are important to someone. I know people in the world, on the internet, in public, they like to make it seem that you are just a nobody. You know, nobody cares, but I'm telling you, people care, and the people that care are the people that genuinely love you and that you should focus your attention on. Okay, nobody else. All right, so that is what I have for you, Taurus. Let me know if that resonates, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.